This men's speed skating, women's skeleton, women's biathlon, and curling edition of the Olympic Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. Let it slide. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with another edition of the Olympic Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I'm your host and winter degenerate in chief, Adam Pelletier. Welcome to another edition of our show. We're going to get right into it. We've had some very close calls. We've been tenths of a seconds off. Our young women's snowboard crossplay did not cash. I still don't know how she got beat by a dang Australian. I don't even think Australia has mountains, so explain to me how they're good at snowboard cross. Makes no sense. It doesn't snow. It's hot. It's a desert. Makes no damn sense. But all that being said, we're going to get right into it. We're jumping into the men's speed skating 500 meters. This is not short track. This is long track. So we're dealing with the large oval. Things are moving a little differently. Jordan Stolz, the American, has been absolutely dominant in all speed skating events on the long track over the past two World Cup seasons, winning the 500, 1,000, and 1,500 meter. And additionally, already has won gold with the 1,000 meter at the Olympics, set an Olympic record as well. He's an odds-on favorite, but he has a really nice price over on Kalshi, just 59 cents to win. Really like that price. That's just a little under 2-1, so you're getting pretty nice odds. 59 cents. If he wins you $1, so that's great. Love to see that on the prediction market. Jenning Deboo as well. Got silver in the 1,000 meters behind Stolz out of the Netherlands. Again, tune into the episode the other night where Kramer talked about his Dutch speed skating story. Never thought I'd have that. I got it. Kramer at times reminds me of like Coach Beard, and I think they have like some very much overlay. Like there's a universe where Coach Beard and Kramer become fast friends. That's my fanfic, and that's it. But Deboo, interestingly, was faster than Stolz through the first 600 meters, which means if we just cut it off there for the 500 meters, he would have won gold in that event. You can get him for 22 cents to win gold on Kalshi, so I really like him to win gold. Give me a little sprinkle there. His to medal price is super high, so I'm not really interested on that. You can also find his odds elsewhere as well for gold. And the best part, they're running head-to-head in pairing 13, so it's very likely that that's the gold matchup. That is going to be the gold race head-to-head. Watch it live. Know if we're cashing right then and there, unless somebody comes out of nowhere. One of those guys that I kind of like sprinkling a little bit on, Laurent Boubrel out of Canada. He was actually fastest out of the gate and third fastest through 600 meters. In the 1K, you can get him to medal at 8 cents and gold at 4 cents. Again, let's use that past predictions. He's had success in the World Cups as well, as has Morishige out of Japan to medal 14 cents, won bronze in 22, fifth best start in the 1,000 meters, just faded greatly down the stretch. So in a shorter race, I like it. Let's play the medal odds there. So overall, we're going to do our usual allocation. Deboo gold at 22 cents, Stolz to win gold at 59 cents, and then Boubrel and Morishige to medal at 8 and 14 cents respectively. And we're going to give a little sprinkle there on the long shot, Boubrel, a Canadian little bit of maple syrup drizzle on top of our speed skating snow cone, 4 cents. 4 cents. So you're getting better than 10-1 odds on him to win gold, and he was the fastest starter and third fastest runner in total. So if he kicks it up a little bit, I really like that. Heading over to women's skeleton, I gave out earlier before the training run started Kim Meilmans out of Belgium as our pick, but she really fell off, and that's been really disappointing to see. Really frustrating to see that because she hasn't run great. However, our Germany to win gold play is doing well. Kalshi just opened up their markets for skeleton. It's under bobsledding women's skeleton, so it's going to be tough to find. But pay attention to the pricing there. It just opened, like as I'm recording, it just opened 20 minutes ago, and it's open through 1:35 Eastern on tomorrow. That's when Run 4 starts. So pay attention, see if the markets start moving. At recording, I didn't love the gold medal country odds for Germany or Austria, but if those drop from 99 cents, get all over that. Speaking of that, Janine Flock is currently number one. She's leading the pack by about 0.04, but she's plus money on DK, and you can get her at 2-1 to win gold on Kalshi at 50 cents with the market just having opened. So spectacular jump all over that. For some reason, Jacqueline Pfeiffer's still running as the favorite, but she's sitting in third, and she hasn't really done that great. So just smash the no on Jacqueline Pfeiffer. Just stay away from that. Susan Craer is running second, only 0.04 of a second behind Flock. So Germany right there, Suzanne Craer. Also in the top three is Hannah Nice. She's currently trailing by less than 0.4 of a second. And, so that's a stacked top three right there, really right on top of each other. That isn't a spot where you can make it up in 2 runs. So love sprinkling on all of them, but particularly on Flock and Craer on gold. On both DK, they're both plus money. Flock is plus 160. Craer is plus 250. Flock for gold is at 50 cents on Kalshi. Craer for gold is at 31 cents on Kalshi. So really, really love Craer to win gold. Additionally, I'm watching the to medal odds because Tabitha Stoker out of Great Britain was third after run 1, was the best starter on both days, had a kind of a rough second day though and fell off the podium. She's sitting in that top 10 though. I don't remember exactly where, but she's sitting inside that top 10. She's within striking distance with 2 really good runs. She's plus 4,000 for gold. Pay attention to these medal odds over on Kalshi. If people get in on this market, she's going to be available at a really good price. And as a strong starter, as she learns the course, she's going to be able to do good things. We had 2 track records set, one on one run and one on run 2. So look for more of that. So if she drops a little bit, I like Stoker to medal. And then lastly, we're heading over to the women's 7.5 kilometer biathlon sprint. We got another really good field here. This is another one where we've had a lot of these women already compete in the 15 kilometer event. The winner and gold medalist was Julia Simon. Behind her was her countrywoman, Lou Jean Monnet, out of France, finished second. And really the difference was Jean Monnet missed 2 shots, and that really killed her. She was running in first. She was a strong starter. She was the only one in the medaling and really in the top 5 that had a strong start, which is different. A lot of the top 5 were strong finishers when you look at their splits across the board. Simon kicked really strong in the last 5 kilometers. She was running in the double-digit places early, and then just with an amazing finishing kick to close it out was great. Someone you're keeping an eye on, I'm keeping an eye on the Oberg twins. I don't know if they're twins, the Oberg sisters, Elvira and Hannah out of Sweden. They've run well in the World Cup, but really struggled in the 15 kilometer. If their to medal numbers can get to somewhere reasonable over on Kalshi, I'm interested in them, but I don't really want to make big bets on them because they did finish like outside the top 20, which is shocking because they were winning World Cup events this year. That being said, I'm playing Simon and I'm playing Jean Mott. I'm playing both of them to win gold. Jean Mott plus 300 on DK. Simon plus 400. Jean Mott is 44 cents on Kalshi to win gold, and Simon is 28 cents to win gold. It just feels like they're absolutely dominating this field, so give me that. Lastly, it wouldn't be an episode with me without some curling action, so we're going to talk about curling futures. Switzerland's been doing great. Love them to win gold now in both the men's and women's, and they're both good prices still. You're getting better than 3-1 odds over on Kalshi. Men's, you're getting them at 30 cents. Women's at 31. I'm still in on Great Britain. Bruce Moet can pull it together. Like him to win gold at 39 cents. I'm also paying attention there as the medaling, as if the medal numbers come down on him. Um, but I love and I've been absolutely astonished by how the German men are curling. Currently, you can get them better than 3 to 1, 30 cents is their price to win over on Kalshi. So get all over that right now. They are in the top. They are in the qualifiers right now, which means they are one. If it ended today, they'd be one win away from a medal. So gotta love that. Like we talked about, the Swiss women, 31 cents. Love that. Sweden to win gold is 10 cents. I think that was to win gold. Let me look. But I want to talk real quick about Team USA and Peterson on the women's side. They played spectacularly today, did something that had never been done. They beat Canada. And I was just very much reminded that curlers, one, are degenerates because I got the best bit of curling advice from Tabitha Peterson 4 years ago because I was having some trouble making I was having trouble making late shots. And she said, "What's going through your head?" I said, "Well, what if I miss it?" And she said, "Well, yeah, obviously, but what if you make it? What if it works?" And let me tell you, they made it today. They went for it and beat Canada, beat Rachel Homan, who many people view as borderline unbeatable at times. So shout out to them. Absolutely love to see it. Their metal price is through the roof right now. It has climbed since I did my initial research. It's up to 68 cents. See if that comes down a little bit. I like them if they're under 50 cents. I'm also in on Sweden to win gold. Sweden to win gold is 11 cents currently on Kalshi, and Sweden is sitting as the clear number one. So smash Sweden all the way up until you get 2 to 1. Like, Sweden should be odds on favorites right now to win gold, and Canada is currently leading that pack at 46 cents, and Rachel Homan has looked very mortal. So that's it. That wraps it up. Curling scores all over the place. I got no hack on the over-unders, and DK is not giving me game lines right now, so I can't give you any futures. Check out the VSiN show on the Sports Gambling Podcast on VSiN. If you're listening late or early tomorrow, because it'll be on VSiN, we'll be on at about 10:45 talking 10:45 Eastern, talking Olympics. Other than that, y'all, you know what to do. Let it slide.